You can see the United States at this point is sort of in a panic mode, a change of government. They don't know what each side is going to do to each other. Oh, it's just a cluster.
Yes, sirree. I'm not freaking blind, guys. It's Gweilo style. I think it's Thursday. You could die? Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Geez, you know, oh yeah, because it goes on and on and on. For all you haters, there's something to chew on for the next couple.
Welcome back to the Gweilo 60 channel. Nice background, eh? You know, think about the world as it really is in some places. But that's not what this video is about. I've been watching, you know, and I shouldn't bother with it, but I've been watching the news in the United States lately, and it's gone right off the rails, guys and girls. Like, seriously. First off, Biden pardons his son after saying a number of times that he wouldn't pardon Hunter. You know, he went in, purchased guns as a drug addict, which is against the law, so he got charged with that. Tax evasion, he got charged with that. The boy was going to go to jail, and daddy comes along and pardons him. Yes, so it doesn't matter if you're rich. You can beat the system. The laws only apply to the poor people in the United States, the people that don't have connections in government. I thought that the government and the law were supposed to be sort of separate. You know what I mean? Where just because you're a political figure doesn't mean that. Oh, but then again, they indicted Donald Trump. But that was a Democrat, so it's okay for the son to break the law, but it's not okay for your opponent to break the law. But then again, Donald Trump, he ain't the best choice for the people either. What's the rhetoric? Oh, I was watching here the other day, and he says, well, we subsidize Canada $100 billion a year, and we subsidize Mexico $300 billion a year. If they want to keep those subsidies, maybe they should become American states. Maybe they should just secede to the United States and become states. So make the United States all of North America. He wants to put 100%. Oh, if the BRICS goes ahead with their currency, that's going to compete with the American dollar, or any currency that's going to compete with the American dollar. It doesn't have to be a new BRICS currency. He's going to tariff 9 countries. 100% tariff on 9 countries. Well, how sustainable is that if you really think about it? How sustainable is that? You're going to put 100% tariff on India, China, Russia, Egypt, Ethiopia, Brazil, you know what I mean? United Arab Emirates, all of these countries, and you don't think they're going to reciprocate with 100% tariffs on you? Talk about segregating your country economically from the rest of the world. It makes no freaking sense. But then you see American politics lately hasn't made any sense. I don't know where they're getting this stuff that they're all that and more, because you can see the American economy is dying off. You can see that you've got the homeless people, you've got the drug addicts, you've got poverty in the streets all around America, and now they want to make it even worse for their people. Well, go ahead, try that, see what happens. Don't get me wrong. You see, if I was an American, I would vote for Trump because he's better than the Democrats. Open borders, and that's another thing. Open borders, my God, you don't know what's coming into the country. It's crazy. You know, you see the poverty in some, and then you see, look at this house back here. Then you see right beside it, you've got like a 3-4 story house that's just freaking beautiful, overlooking the ocean. That's what the Philippines is about. And I get a lot of people saying, Gweilo, we want your China content. We want you to go back to China. And I was talking with Ten Yan, he's a buddy of mine, works for Guangxi TV in Nanning. And he was complaining on how cold it was. And here, I think it's 30 degrees. It's just after 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm walking the beach. I'm thinking, nah, I'll wait till it warms up. But again, that's not what this video is about. So you get somebody like you get somebody like Trump in, and he's going to change the system. You're not sure whether it's going to work or not. He doesn't know. He's a narcissist. All he really cared about was getting in to be the president of the United States, because then he doesn't go to jail. I'm pretty sure he'll pardon himself, and all of the January 6th people, because if Biden can pardon Hunter, and then it just sets a precedent for Trump to pardon whoever the hell he wants. You know what I mean? And you can see where the system is getting broken down in the States. They're using it for their own benefit. They're not using it for the American people. They are taking advantage of the system for their own personal views. With Biden and Hunter thing, well, he says, well, when Trump gets in, he'll use this indictment against him. Well, no, the legal system will use that indictment against him or the charges against him, and put his ass in jail where it belongs, because even if you're rich and you got a daddy that's the president of the United States, if you break the law, you should go to jail. Trump, did he break the law, or was it politically motivated? Well, see, now that one's up for a toss-up type thing, eh? But it really doesn't matter anymore, because now he's the president of the United States, where he will be in January if he doesn't get assassinated, you see. And that's another thing. A couple assassination attempts on Trump. Wants to tariff all the BRICS countries, 9 BRICS countries, 100%. Wants Canada and Mexico to become states of the United States. And he was asked by a commentator here the other day, are you going to pull out of NATO? He says, well, NATO takes advantage of us, and those countries, they don't pay their fair share, and if they don't pay their fair share, yeah, we'll bolt, and we'll just go out of NATO. The Paris Climate Accord, yeah, we pay $1 trillion into that. We're going to leave that too. You see, you can see he's going to segregate the United States away from the rest of the world, all for financial gain. And whether that actually works out, financial gain or not, is yet to be seen, because you start getting tariffs of 100% from 50% of the world's population, and when you're dealing with the BRICS conglomeration of countries, you are dealing with about 50% of the world's population. Plus, you're also dealing with about 50% of the world's oil. You're dealing with commerce that the United States can't live without. China owns like 90% of the American debt. What if they call that debt? You know what I mean? Well, they won't pay it. Of course, they won't pay it. They've got proxy wars in the Ukraine. They're in Syria. They're pushing the Philippines to be a proxy war area against China. They're making it difficult for the China-Taiwan reunification by just sending the arms over. Another trillion, just about $1 trillion worth of arms going to Taiwan from the United States, and another $1 trillion going to the Ukraine. You see what they're doing, but you see, these countries are paying for it. So not only are they segregating, they're poking the bear. They're trying to create wars around the world, and that's what's kept them sort of a powerful country, because of their arms sales and whatever. So you got. The political system is breaking down there. If you can start pardoning, and Trump will pardon everybody on the January 6th, I guarantee you that as soon as he's in office, that's one of the first things he's going to do. But you can see where the whole system is breaking down, not only internally with the drugs, the homeless people, open borders, the government doing what they want for themselves and not for the people, and then you get the international stuff and threatening and saber rattling and all of this other stuff. You can see where this is going to end up, whether the United States actually gets into a hot war with another country around the world, and if they do, it'll probably be China. But get a bug on my thing there. It'll probably be China, but they won't do it outright by themselves. They'll use a proxy country like the Philippines. And I've been in the Philippines for a while now, and this country is not in any way, shape, or form able to go up against a superpower like China. And you think that, oh well, the United States will jump in and help them. Well, they didn't in Ukraine. When Trump talks about NATO, if you don't pay us, well, we're not going to. If you don't pay more, we're not going to be part of NATO anymore. So you can see how they can just turn their backs on their allies. You know, even talking about tariffs on Canada and Mexico and turning them into states. You can see that they're not a reliable partner in the world anymore. And I think people are starting to see that. They're starting to see, and this is not a pun on words, a chink in the armor, because if they go up against China, then they're doomed basically, because China has over 1.4 billion people. They've got the biggest navy in the world. They've got the largest army in the world. They've got They've got the largest economy in the world, purchasing power parity. They are not a force to be reckoned with. And the United States sort of knows that, but because Trump is 80 years old basically, and this is his last term, and he's a narcissist, it doesn't matter to him. He wants to put his name in the history books, and he doesn't care if it takes the United States down, or the United States ally countries down, or a little country like the Philippines down. He doesn't care about that. All he cares about is him, and him. Sort of like the Biden, sort of like all of those rich people that become politicians in the West because they think that they're better than the rest. They don't have to go by the rules. And obviously, it's true. They don't have to go by the rules, because if you're rich and connected in the United States, you cannot go to jail. It's been proven now. Ain't that fun? And that's another video, a little bit of a twisted, different video from Gweilo 60. On the beach here in the Philippines, it's a nice place, and you can hear the water, you know. Yeah. And that's another video from Gweilo 60. Hope you liked it. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Bye now.